I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.
What up, everybody? How you doing? Happy Saturdays. What's going on in your neck of the woods, or whenever this reading finds you, because it's a timeless message meant to find you exactly when it found its way into your phone's algorithm. All right. Hi, I'm Archer. How are you? We're going to do one of my pick a card, just pick something already readings. All right. Where the decks actually pick you. That's my spin on the pick a card. All right. Thanks for being here, being a part of this. If you're new, I'm Archer. Nice to meet you. You'll get used to me eventually. Yeah. And if you're returning, thanks for being a part of the fam. You will eventually get used to me. I mean it, I swear. But otherwise, whatever. Thanks for being here. All right. If you do want to book a personal private reading with me, or to check out everything else the channel's got to offer, just scan the QR code or check out the link that's down in the description box, comment section. It's also pinned in the bio, TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, everybody, up selves. All right. Thanks for being here. Okay. So the way this works, pretty easy peasy. All right. We have 3 awesome decks assigned with 3 awesome chariots. Okay, so all you got to do, should have done it already because this is a test of your intuition. Sorry, there's a pop quiz later. Just kidding. But anyways, you should have picked one of these awesome little chariots down here. All right, we'll put some timestamps too if you guys just want to hop right to it. All right, but then you got to figure out how it works. So you might want to hang around. It's up to you. I don't care. Free will. Do what you want to do. All right. However, what we got cooking right now is we have the first card to select from is my 5D energetical chariot, soon to be a real one. There will be a Knight Rider car sitting in my garage someday. Anyways, but we have KITT, the Knight Industries 2000, which is hooked up to the awesome little sunflower deck. All right. Next up, we've got my 3D real life chariot, white Jeep, beep, beep. All right, Jeep Wave, fellow Jeep drivers. Okay. So the Jeep is going to be hooked up to the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. All right. Remember, there are links in the description box. You can buy all of these decks right there off of Amazon. Okay. And then last but not leastly, we have, I'm pretty sure this is the Michael Keaton Batmobile. All right. But we have the Batmobile, right? I'm Batman. No, I'm Archery. Well, you're Batman if you pick the Batmobile. You know what I mean? But anyways, it's hooked up to Old Faithful, the old reliable. We have the Lightseers deck. All right. If there ever was a tarot deck to relate to the RMS Olympic, known as Old Reliable in the fleet, it would be the Lightseers tarot. Okay. So I'm going to give you a moment, if you haven't done so already, to pick your card. All right. So take your time, hurry up. No problem. No, it's cool. Anyways, let's go. Take your time. Yeah, Archer beatboxes sometimes. It's a thing. Cha cha cha. That's good. All right. What'd you pick? That's how you do. You don't have to. Well, you can tell me if you want. I don't care. Does it matter? Not really. It's cool. Anyways, now, much like how free will has to be intervened sometimes in life, God will throw good and bad tower card moments into situations in our lives in order to allow directional course and guidance and clarity needs to come into it. So what we're going to do is, hold on, it's down here. Hold on. It's on the lower shelf. Wait, where is it? It's this one. We are going to insert Archer's red solo cup tower card moments into the situation. You lift me up, red solo cup. And we are going to find out if y'all are on your divine course or if any slight tower moment corrections. Remember, because tower card moments don't always be epic tarot novellas. They can be good, bad little things that happens that just keeps us on our course. It can be as small as winning $5 on a scratch off. It can be as little as stubbing your toe on the bed in the morning. You know, something like that. All right, but let's see if we're on our divinely guided courses. You ready? Let's do it. Remember, no peeking. Oh, wait, I said earlier there were no rules. Anyways, well, okay, it's cool. Do what you want to do. Oh, wait, I just said peeking was okay. Cha-cha-cha. All right, you ready? Let's see what we got. Anyways, nice. Y'all, look at this. If you picked Kit, you're still on your divinely guided course. Now, if you picked the Batmobile or the white Jeep, there was a little crisscross. Could be a runner-chaser dynamic switch. Could be a timeline jump or something. Maybe even like a runner-chaser switch dynamic or something. Some of you guys over here may be like, maybe you've dealt with destiny swapping over the years or something like that going on. But a little crisscross was needed on these two courses. So maybe you want to watch both. Maybe one's an old timeline, a new timeline, or maybe some of they all time together, or just watch the whole thing. It's totally cool. All right, that's what free will is all about. All right, so let's start at the beginning at that little log cabin in Illinois, Abraham Lincoln. Remember what Abraham Lincoln said, don't believe everything you read on the internet. Not sure if that's true or not because I read it on the internet, whatever. Anyhow, let's begin with the Knight Industries 2000, KITT, which we will put a timestamp at 7:33 for. Okay, cool beans. Keeping track of it. I got you guys covered. Cool beans. All right. Thanks for being here and hyping and liking the reading too. And let's do this. Here we go. What up, Kit? Good job, buddy. How you doing, pal? All right. If you picked the Knight Industries 2000, you were energetically guided and stayed on your divine course. All right. So slow and steady wins the race. All right. You're on the right path. And you were divinely guided and led to and stuck with the Sunflower Tarot. So let's tap in, tune in, and see what we've got going on. All right, God, tap me in, tune me in to Kit's energies and give me everything you got, buddy. All right, what do we have for those who picked Kit? When my decks pop cards, that means they're charged, they're ready to roll. It's the Death card, a transformation. So maybe it's like growing pains because you're in a little bit of like the area of the unknown, right? And so you're going in another direction. Maybe like at the moment focusing on your money while your like person's guardian angels are working with your person, okay? A little slight change of pace or transformation is going on behind the scenes, and it seems like maybe you're just Seven of Pentacles doing you. Show me the money, Toby Maguire. All right, so let's see where it goes. All right, here we go. Give me 2 shuffles, and let's do it to it. What do we have for Kit? What do we have for Kit? Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the Knight Industries 2000. KITT in the house. Here we go. Oh, nice. The over energy is the Ace of Pentacles. Something just getting started. Those of you that are actually waiting to hear back on a job offer or something you've applied to, I actually see it showing up. Very nice in the Ace of Pentacles. It is a money reading. Oh, wow. But in the Empress, though, some of you guys might be starting your own business, going your own direction with the 3 of Cups. Somehow love does tie into it. Maybe I'm talking to like a self-employed entrepreneurial couple or something, or you guys work together. Maybe even for some of you guys, Libra, Taurus energy on this one. Capricorn's here with Cancer. And you've also got Aries and more Cancer. So there's some cardinal vibes coming in. All right. Maybe somebody here, I could be speaking to somebody that's in management or looking for management even. All right. Let's see where it goes. Okay. 10 of Wands. Temperance card. Okay. Either you or a person could definitely be Sag. Cancer's back again on the 4 Cups. The Knight of Wands. The 6 of Wands. Very nice. Leo's here. And 10 of Swords, Gemini with the 10 of Cups for Pisces. Your person could be born on the 10th, 20th, or 30th. Does look like repeating 10s could be following you around because we got 3 out of 4 10s, which does show transformation is almost totally complete. We just need to see a 10 of Pentacles. Nice. Fire energy is here, definitely with the Sag and the Leo. A little bit of Aries was down there too. But then you got Cancer, you got Gemini, Pisces. All right, let's see where it goes. Now, Ten of Wands and the Temperance card. It's kind of like, I think they've got to be learning a lesson so that they stop being so rude with how they treat you, right? Maybe this was a fight that was led to because of money. Somebody spending too much money and the bill's not getting made or getting met on time and stuff's piling up, right? Or maybe some of you guys had to financially support this person. So it does seem like, I think you guys could be even working on with all this Sag energy of like maybe prioritizing and organizing some of your budget adjustments. And along with that, job vibes I found coming in on the Four of Cups to the Knight of Wands. So what I do see that comes in on this one, though, is that you do have a position you've already applied for. Now, they told you that there was nothing available originally, but whomever it was that got the job instead of you could have been through maybe a little internal stuff for, friends of the boss, whatever. Somebody in HR had a friend that needed a favor with a kid that needed a job. Well, I don't know. But the thing on this is especially for those of you that maybe have been in a place of employment in your past that dealt with like embezzlement and problems with money or something in the workplace. Anyways. But the thing on it is that I do see in here that whomever that is did not work out in the Four of Cups. And so I do see that there is a job you applied for that cycles back around, letting you know that things didn't work out. They'll probably put a nice HR spin on it and just that the other person went on their own way or something like that. All right. Somebody might even work, I don't know, somebody's like a mechanic or works at an auto body shop, dealership. I'm seeing like crashed cars, but a bunch of them. So it's not like a car accident. It's like maybe a junkyard or like a dealership or something. But anyways, I do see somebody reaching back out. Somebody might even be into like money or finance. And, you actually do wind up getting the job after they've had the time to reflect back and you were still the best candidate for it. Nice. But now in the Six of Wands, the Ten of Swords, this says here that you guys can successfully overcome the thoughts that have you trapped right now, feeling stuck and maybe even a little nervous and anxious. So it's kind of like, I think your intuition is on high alert right now. Maybe while you guys are scrolling or something, like maybe you've seen something they posted or something that led on to maybe the things not working out the way that they were supposed to or that you thought they were going to go. And it's got you in a place, even if it might just be a little bit of silence, like nothing's happening. And the human brain always goes into that, well, I haven't heard from them, no posts on their social, nothing's going on. What's up? Oh no. And then you start building those anxieties and the fears. What might be happening? When actually I do see in the time, well, you're getting your pentacles and yourself in order. They're actually working on a little internal thing to process some of their indecisiveness on this Ten of Swords. All right. Somebody here might even be a tutor or something about it. Maybe in the education, like a teacher or something. Ten of Cups shows somebody that's actually on vacation right now, using like PTO time or something. All right, that's kind of cool, neat. So on this things here, it's something about where you felt like your dreams have been jaded. Maybe God is ignoring you or not answering your prayers because of the silence. But I don't see that because a long-term destiny shows your dreams are still something here on the table, literally, because the Ten of Cups talks about those Ten of Cups dreams that you have for your vision of your next 10 years long-term that you're working to bring into reality in like a Ten of Pentacles vibe, right? The Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, is showing that something has come to light that extremely, it ascended your knowledge and got you frustrated, okay? Where you've been feeling stuck. And I think you're starting to take action to come unstuck. Some of you guys might even be getting into tarot more, or you've recently purchased a deck, or maybe somebody here's got a channel. Oh yeah, some of you guys could totally be channelers and not even realize it. I could be talking to like the next like Dolores Cannon or Bashar, right? That kind of, he's cool to hang out with. He's cool, dude. He's cool. Sometimes we talk. No, on a telepathic level. Anyways, I don't think he ever dug Archer. No, I think he actually thinks everybody's cool. But it's like, yeah, some of you guys are downloading messages to your dreams, or even those weird things of like hearing them saying your name, or you've like been smelling their perfume or their cologne because my nose just itched, right? You're picking up energies because like the I can't really call this a past person, Ket, because it's still the one on your mind. It's still a current energy. All right. So let me get a little bit more on this. Somebody here might be born on the 14th. That's out. The 6th, the 26th comes in. The 10th, shut the front and the back door. The Ten of Pentacles. We called it. We manifested it. 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. You got all 4 10s. A cycle has successfully closed on their side of the fence. And this whole time, you've just been doing you. Didn't even think they even think about you no more. I love this. So your person is learning to start taking this relationship seriously. All right, taking some accountability, taking some acceptabilities, and like leveling up, coming out of this indecisive energy that they'd been plagued with for like a while. You know what I mean? I do see them growing through this. It actually does seem like in an isolation time that you are the catalyst that this person's different, are they? Because you were the catalyst that kind of got this person to start really doing this work. Yeah. Fool card. It's just beginning. Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness, this is good vibes. 9 of Pentacles. They are single. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. They're focusing on nurturing themselves. Somebody here works in the health field, okay? Because what I'm seeing on this 5 of Pentacles into that 7 of Pentacles, because the 7 of Pentacles talks about nurturing into that 10 of Pentacles status, and the 5 of Pentacles can sometimes be referred to as a health card. I think they're working on themselves, getting better for you, okay? They felt a little like muddy waters out in the cold, not sure what to do about things, right? A little bit of a loss of a sense of identity and the fact that they weren't sure what they wanted, which is why they kept telling you they weren't ready. I know it hurts, but they were actually being kind of honest, and it was because they felt like they weren't ready for you. 9 of Pentacles, okay? But they are achieving that 9 of Pentacles status. And the 9 of Pentacles is reaching that point of an emotional maturity so that you're ready for that Ace of Pentacles offer, okay? So I do like the direction they're going, the 5 of Wands. They've learned some lessons in the times you guys have been apart. Leo energy. The repeating 5s might mean something to you that this message is coming in the 5 of Pentacles, all right? And the Hermit, Virgo energy. See how they found the light right inside there after a stage of healing, all right? Because remember, the Hermit, that's the Dr. House of my tarot, all right? So this, for some of you guys, maybe they have seen a doctor, therapist, social worker, whatever. Anger management, something going down. But you're the one that, believe it or not, actually made them want to do some work, okay? A little bit more on this. Taurus energy is here. We've also got Leo and Cancer, Pisces and Virgo. We've got Gemini, Sagittarius, and Aries. I knew I felt Aries energy on this. The World card. Oh, wow. Page of Cups. So we're ready for love. And the 4 of Pentacles, they're opening their heart chakra up. Because remember in like traditional Rider-Waite, how it shows the 4 of Pentacles, how he's got that pentacle protecting him? This means going forward, you guys are going to be coming to a stage that the money side of your life works out because you guys wind up choosing each other. You're achieving a Queen of Pentacles status on this one. It's like they get to the stage of opening their heart up. Like, not many people got to ever see their true colors like you did. You know what I mean? So it's like the mask that they wore was so hard for them to keep up with constantly that they wound up hiding their entitlement to everyone. 4 of Pentacles. And you were like the first person that ever really saw it. You know what I mean? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. Strong earth energy. Somebody might even be a Taurus moon, possibly. I'm also feeling Pisces moon vibes and Gemini vibes. 8 of Pentacles into the Wheel of Fortune and right back into that Empress. All right, Libra Taurus vibes on this, along with the Virgo vibes, Cancer and Sag as well. But check this out. This is a really good definition on the 8 of Pentacles. This is not about like, oh, you guys might work together, even though some of you guys do. However, it's more of a true Rider-Waite definition on this 8 of Pentacles in that this is somebody that actually is free will choosing with that Wheel of Fortune, which represents the card of free will. You can choose whatever you like. They're choosing to actually do the work. That's why you're energized and thinking about them more right now, because they're thinking about you while they're putting in the work, because you're the one that actually has made this person want to be a better person. It's the ultimate end of an ego death and a humbling that elevates you guys out of the twin flame energy, out of the soulmate energy, past the twin flame soulmate, and that you guys come into the anointed union. You guys are kingdom spouses. This goes deep. It's like the end of a kingdom spouse separation where you guys go apart and actually do the work to be ready to come back together long-term to walk each other home. 10 of Pentacles. They're putting a lot of the burdens behind them. Like, you know how they were like a master manipulator with like little to no words, like controlled with the silence, things like that? With what they had gone through, they had to hide behind that barrier of protection in order to like protect themselves, because anytime they used to open up to be vulnerable, everybody came at them, right? That's what put them into the 4 of Pentacles. But you brought the Page of Cups back out of them, where maybe the age difference is a thing, you know? But I do see with the Knight of Swords, God lining things up to put you guys back in the right place. All the things that have been happening on your side and their side are all destined and meant to bring you guys back together. All right. You then could be born on the 4th, 14th, 8th or the 18th, 7th, 17th, and 27th, 25th, and the 3rd are here. 4th and the 21st are coming out too, in the 2 of Pentacles. The repeating 2s means something, and it means that you two are syncing. All right. You're going to start with the star cards, seeing their signs again. Remember how like it almost goes quiet and you don't see the sign that makes you think of them for a while, then all of a sudden it starts popping back up? You know what I mean? Something about a mail Jeep. Some of you guys, like, if you don't have a sign assigned to your person and you like to say, like, every time I see a mail Jeep, they're thinking of me. Now we got something set up. All right. It's like, think of your guardian angels like a chat GTP. Some of you guys, chat GTP is like your best buddy. But that's the thing, is that if you let the guardian angels know what you want the signs to mean and who you wish them to be assigned to and everything, the abundance will flow out. And I do see an apology vibe that comes in off of this. So especially for those of you that did cut them off as the result of feeling like you were the last option or something to them, 7 of Cups, it was a bit of them being scared of opening up because they had to stop like hiding behind belittling you for your morals, belittling you for your beliefs, 5 of Cups, the Justice, because they were rather emotionally immature, right? It's the vibes on this one, like maybe even for some of you guys, like maybe some of you guys, maybe one of you guys already have kids or something, and there was children involved in a fact or something, or even just the conversation about having kids, maybe even. Okay. Because they're thinking about all that. Like they want something to go long term, but there's like the 8 of Swords. When they get out of that thinking stage and doing this internal work, the 9 of Wands to the 7 of Wands, they can overcome the barriers that have been getting in the way. All right. Sagittarius, Leo energy. And a lot of this is their own ego that was in the way on it. They're really finishing up, healing through that 7 of Cups. They're dismissing avoidant energy on this, Scorpio vibes, and they are kind of lying less about things too, right? Remember how that like everything had to go to an 11, mountain out of a molehill, really intense vibes, right? They're coming out of that stage. The repeating 9s might even mean something, or somebody here is even in your life here of number 9. But in that star card, Aquarius energy with Capricorn on the 2 of Pentacles, that leads to the 2 of Wands. The repeating 2 show them getting ready to make their comeback on this one. So they've even, like, you know what it is? They've never like been taught how to be a responsible partner. This person was rather nomadic, kind of had to grow up or live on their own a little bit and kind of find their own way. So it's like a whole lesson in this one, a big thing in communication for you guys to both open up and be able to, you know, convey what you each want for your 10 of Cups futures, to really blend them both into one 10 of Pentacles long term. And see, this isn't a past person. You guys are still, it's just a pause that's on this one. This is a current person. Okay, some of you guys could even still be in the same home with that 10 of Pentacles there, right? Those awkward silences between a married couple or a couple getting ready to get married. Some of you guys, the conversation was about the engagement that kind of went, whoa, you know? But this silent time, all right, it's given them the time to elevate with that star card and heal their way through out of like a childish era to come to a much more nicer, more adult mindset in order to be ready for you. I love this. Very nice. Some of y'all could be born on the 2nd or the 10th. The 17th is here, the 11th, 25th, the 15th, the 9th, the 17th, 27th, and 3rd, the 30th, and the 24th. I'm also seeing the 13th, the 16th, and possibly even the 1st. All right. I do hope that helps. Please hype and like the reading. Leave a comment down below so we can manifest. And remember, use the comment section. Have a good time with it. Interact, reply to each other. All right, we're a fam here. Let's make it work. It's a good time. And thanks for hyping and liking, subscribing. And remember, if you want to book a personal reading or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link in the description, comments, and it's pinned in my bio. All right. Otherwise, until next we meet, peace, love, spinning heads. Thanks, kid. Good job, buddy. Pick me up at the door. All right. How's your weekend going? How's your day doing? Whenever you find this reading, how are you guys? What's up? Leave a comment so I got something to come back and reply to. I like interacting with you guys, and use the comments for yourselves too. Have fun with it. This whole channel, it's all here for you guys. All right, we're a fam here. All right, you hang out over here. Cool. You go over there too. All right. So next up, pardon me. All right, everyday enchantment tarot and the Batmobile. Dun, 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 dun. Let's do it. Dun, 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 Batman. Okay, that's cool. Anyways, I won't subject that to the timestamp, but let's put the Batmobile's timestamp. We'll put it at 25:15 for the Batmobile's timestamp. Doobie-doobie-doop bop. Perfect. Let's go. What up, Batman? How you doing? Okay, now listen, here's what's up. If you pick the Batmobile and you missed the part about, anyways, it's back to the beginning. What we had happen here was some divine timing has caused a timeline shift where the Batmobile and the white Jeep change places, okay? So there may be something in both readings for you. They might even tie together, but let's see where it goes. All right, connect me and tune me to the Batmobile's energy. Think about your person, Batman, and let's see what's going on. All right, what do we have for the Batmobile? Thoughts, feelings, intentions, emotions, everything. Give me everything you got. Perfect. All right, give me 2 shuffles and let's go for it. 1 and 2. Cool. Let's love this deck for the Batmobile. I'm Batman. No, I'm Archer. You're hold, stop. Hammer time. Anyways, the 10 of Swords is the overall energy in the deck here. You're coming to the end of the whole, I don't want to feel this way anymore. It's all too much. I can't do this. It's too much to handle. I can't do this. I can't do this. I see somebody sitting there going, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Right? 10 of Swords, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Page of Pentacles brings Taurus. 4 of Cups for Cancer. 8 of Pentacles, more Virgo. It's like it's a lot to put in the work, right? And it always feels like there's no reward coming. All right, let's see what we got. Whoa, that was a lot. Some of you guys might have sent a word vomit text or are getting ready to possibly, or they did. Hermit card, the 10 of Wands, and the King of Swords. Doesn't look like work is even frustrating you. There's a lot going on in your life. Look at your phone going off. Coffee isn't even getting drunk yet. You are like even up late at night studying. Like some of you guys are really deep into research or just kind of like, I'm even feeling a bit of like death scrolling, you know, stuck on TikTok and you never go to sleep or something like that. Page of Cups, 3 of Cups, 7 of Wands is out. The 7 of Wands is reversed. You're overcoming these barriers or these burdens, these little things that are getting in the way, all the hurdles you keep having to jump over test after test after test, right? 3 of Cups on the Page of Cups shows a love offer that got ignored. But it's not that it totally got ignored. It's just, so you have been through an era of like building yourself back up brick by brick, and it's been a very emotional go on this. And it's like got to the point that like you've had to unstick yourself from everything that's been going on for about the past year and what it's done to you. But like through the worst of things, after having been feeling like you're at the end of your rope of anxiety and sadness and depression for too long to even care anymore, like you're in that vibe of like, I don't even care. You know, it's just like, I don't know what to do anymore about this. I do see some clarity that comes in to get you to elevate through this. Like, look how bummed out you are. You haven't even done your dishes. You keep thinking about them on your mind and wondering what's going on their side. Why does it keep happening, right? You're at that point that it's like, it's almost like I'm channeling your future self here, Pisces, Gemini energy, in that it's kind of like you're saying to yourself, look how far you have come from where you were even 6 months ago. Now imagine how far you're going to be in 6 more months. And I'm not saying it's going to take that long. It's just an analogy, right? It's almost as if I can speak to the future you on this one that says it's going to be worth what you're going through. Okay. Now, your person could have some strong air placements. We got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio so far, but then Sag and Leo, and there's Virgo vibes. Somebody's born on, man, the 10s are just everywhere on this one. This does show this year the Fire Horse is a nice new start in the energies. I dig it. 4 of Wands. Oh, this is the Twin Flame reading. Okay. All right, let's see. King of Cups, Twin Flames doing some work. Because remember, oh my gosh, even with the 8 of Pentacles and the Chariot, I got chills. Whoa. The Chariot, now in traditional Rider-Waite, the Chariot talks about overcoming and making it through a great battle, right? The Emperor drives the Chariot into anything that he can overcome, such as these 7 of Wands hurdles, Cancer, Leo energy. The King of Cups is the king that turns the cup of love inward on themselves to focus on self-love and self-care. And at the 8 of Pentacles, it shows your person is currently working on it, which means you're the person that made this person actually want to go into their own hermit mode and do the work to prepare themselves to be ready for you. For those of you that noticed, they might have moved on, or you thought they were trying to be involved with someone else. They weren't. their single status. Their heart still belongs to you. The lessons learned was got them in the right path and on the right direction to overcome these barriers. I told you, Ace of Pentacles is over here, the Nine of Pentacles here, their single status. And with what they've gone through, the barriers and hurdles they've overcome, you guys have them ready with the Ace of Pentacles to come your way, right? So they literally are, as we speak, are crashing through these barriers and getting ready. Like they're finding out the people that weren't in their corner, the ones that were manipulating them. A lot of stuff on their side of the fences come to light in order to clear out energies, in order to make them ready for you, okay? A lot of mutable energy on this reading. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, okay? I mean, water signs across the board. So Scorpio and Cancer are part of that too. But then Sagittarius, no, there's Taurus vibes on this too. Okay, little Libra too, I'm feeling. So the cardinal energy with Aries on that Four of Wands, it's like wherever the cardinal is in your all's charts is activated. Or cardinal sign, you know what I mean? The Magician, the Ten of Swords is back, the Knight of Pentacles. Well, they keep replaying this moment in their mind. Three of Pentacles, the guardian angels won't let them not replay the moment in their mind. You know what I mean? So on the Ten of Swords into the Knight of Pentacles, this here is that knight that delivers that ace that we just saw a moment ago. They're working on it. Maybe you or them work for a delivery service like Amazon, Post Office, Uber Eats, DoorDash, something like that. Because the Knight of Pentacles is my U.S. Postal Service in the tarot. Neither rain, sleet, snow, or hail stops this Knight of Pentacles from getting the Ace of Pentacles to its destination. They're working on it. They're working on coming in, correct? So, you know, when you got into that point of like everything happens for a reason, moments coming to fruition, you've got one of those happening in the week ahead. From whenever you find this reading, add 7 days to it. Bonus points if it's raining or storming in your area, thunderstorms, lightning, and things like that, that it's connected in, that you're going to have some clarity that comes through to move the energies out. All right. So if you're in a stage right now of anxiety or unsure, even some doubt that creeps in that things aren't working out, you find a way through it in the clarity in the week ahead. Okay. Let's see where this goes. The repeating threes might be speaking to you, and I'm also seeing a lot of repeating sevens. Interesting. I knew it. You are manifesting a new, fresh start for this person, but you're manifesting the changes in them. They want to be better for you. Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Death card. It ties into the first reading. The Death card was the first card out in the first reading. Okay, with the kit reading, there might be something in that for you because it spoke of somebody going through a transformation. It's almost like this might be you, and the Knight Rider card reading might be your person. And you guys wind up married. Those of you that have a dream about married to this person, it'll happen. Nine of Cups, look how cute you two are at the wedding going down. Could be a difference in ace or religion for you. But so the thing on this is, so there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than meets the eyes. You're kind of feeling their anxiety too. Because even though publicly they seem fine and they're feeling like normal, the internal anxiety underneath this Nine of Cups is a total Ten of Swords. Okay? Gemini, Pisces energy. Two of Wands, the Chariot's still there. They still want to do this, and they're still single in the Nine of Pentacles. These cards won't go away. So, you know, the thing is on this is that they knew their lives were getting a lot to catch up to them because, like, they're losing the ability to manipulate everyone around them to see them in a certain capacity. Like, some stuff's got to light on this where they found out some people that they thought they could trust were playing them and that they really want to come home and be with you. You know what I mean? So the vibes on this one is that it's like it's always easy to tell which one. Like maybe you or them. Somebody came like a parent getting in the way, or somebody like came from like maybe a neglectful household or something. One like one absent parent, one narcissist parent or something, or single parent household. But they're overcoming whatever that was that got them into this lockdown stage, and they're coming in correct for you. Some of y'all are born on the 24th or the 14th and the 9th. 6th, the 16th, or the 26th, possibly even the 21st and the 11th, also the 13th and the 4th and the 7th. For the Six of Pentacles and that Four of Wands, it's like they're coming out of a breadcrumbing stage in their life. Like, you know how they were breadcrumbing? Sometimes the Six of Pentacles talks about breadcrumbing. Somebody rides a dirt bike. I'm seeing like a dirt bike or something. And I'm seeing a shopping mall. Maybe some of you guys have dreams like, oh, maybe I'm speaking, maybe, are you a gay kid? Like, remember, like, you had the mall dreams or something like that? Because that's the vibes I'm kind of pulling off of this. Okay, so the thing on this is that they get into the point that, like, with this pause or this calm down time of isolation, they're elevating. Like, the way that they've been called out on their own actions is causing them to clear things up because things just aren't adding up for people around them anymore, right? And so it becomes a little bit more. Some of you guys, like, something about maybe, I think recently you've noticed them popping up into your Facebook feed, like the people you may know, something like that, because I feel like they're sussing you out because they're wanting to try some kind of a new start. 9 of Cups. It's almost like they've seen the light and they've seen you as a little bit of a blessing, especially for those of you that looked at them at one point. And like, I literally can see that it was like either you said to them, like, do you realize we're soulmates? Or they even came to you and surprised you and were like, I think we're soulmates. Because it's like every time things go wrong, you guys show up in each other's lives and get things back on track. And there's an energetical clearing that they're going through in order to be ready for this Fool card, fresh start with you. This may have some vibes around the Mercury retrograde. Or some of you guys feel like it's already in Mercury retrograde, or you can just feel the vibes or the energies that they're getting ready to come in. And I think you would be right. Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. You guys do wind up together. I knew it. Taurus energy. They've had to go through a bit of an emotional maturing and an awakening in order to get them into this Queen of Pentacles status. In the fact that they're passing a test in honesty. All right. So what I'm seeing here is that they're going to be reaching out to you in a different way that you'll be able to tell on this one. And it gives you the choice whether you would like continuation or you would like closure on this. But the 10 of Cups does show they're hoping that you'll kind of give them a shot on this one. It's beautiful vibes on this one because, like, you know how they used to have like an attention span of like a 5-year-old, right? Crosswatcher, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just pulling the energies. Sorry. Okay. But it does seem like maybe it's like, because it lets you feel like maybe you're raising a child or something instead of having a partner. But there is somebody like through their coworker or their friend circle, and that's the really biggest factor in this. Okay, like, you know, that one friend that it's like, oh gosh, that one, your buddy's coming over or your girlfriend's coming over, right? That's sort of, it's like that one that rubbed off on them just a little too much. So it's like they're out of that point. That's a big thing because it seemed like they had no sense of identity, right? So worried about being maybe Mr. and Mrs. Popular that their mouth was writing checks that their ego or their body couldn't cash. And as a result of it, maybe you always got put on the back burner or something. But I do see them getting a little bit of paying off a little bit of karmic debt for like the results of some of the way they took you for granted. And it's humbling them in order to teach them to respect your heart a lot more too, right? Because you're not just a piece of wall art, except for those of you that like looking good as arm candy. But even if you do want to do that, it's like at least they look at you and respect you as an equal to them and don't treat you like you're a possession. You know, loving you for you, your goods, your bads, your quirks, and working through it. The 7 of Swords. I do see them making moves to come your way in this one, to come in a more honest approach with the Ace of Pentacles and make the offer you've waited for with the Knight of Cups. Somebody here might even be a musician, singer, songwriter, or even just play at a local coffee shop or a street musician, or somebody's had a song wrote for them. But I do like the vibes and the direction that it winds up going towards on this, because in the 6 of Swords, somebody who was stuck inside the box and trapped there is finally starting to think in a perspective outside the box that makes them actually choose to beat the devil energies with that motivation of Capricorn vibes and come at you in the 6 of Wands for something successful that goes long term that was written in your guys' destiny with the Lover's card, Gemini energy. Because remember, the Lover's card is not just about day-to-day minor arcana choices. It's major arcana, and it was originally known as the Lovers back in the days of Tarot de Marcel and that. This is about the big choice that you and their souls made with God before incarnating and being born in this lifetime, that this whole time, and believe it or not, yes, everything that's happened has all been happening to line both y'all's footsteps up on the divinely guided paths. Repeating 7s again are showing up in order to bring you guys together long term to walk each other home. All right. I love this for you guys. And I really totally want to know what that dog knows. That dog's seen stuff. That dog knows stuff. All right. I love this. All right. Claim this thing, Batman, because you're the one actually manifesting it in. So it's literally going to be like if you special order a car and you want more, you give them like total Mooresville, right? So I dig the vibes. Oh, you got bonus cards. Hold on. This is almost like an extended reading. It's the, oh my gosh, it's those cards again. I forgot about it. I must have put them face down. Oh, if remember how earlier I mentioned about feelings of doubting yourself or doubting if this is going to work out? God just wanted to remind you one extra time, go, hey, look, check it out. they do overcome that energy and motivate themselves in your way with the Six of Wands, that overcome the hurdles. I love it. Batman, please hype and like the reading on your way out. Leave a comment or two down below. Reply to other people's comments down there. Let's use it like a live chat, interact and hang out and be friends. Okay, it's all a family here. This channel's here for you guys. And even down there, you just want to pop an emoji to keep your private life private. No problem. Pop a couple emojis down there. Still helps get us out into the interwebs, and I do appreciate it. And if you want to book a personal reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code up here. Links down in the description box in the comments too. And it's pinned in my bio on TikTok and also Instagram, Facebook. All right, it'll take you to all the channels the channel here that we support in the Archer Network, local small digital businesses, manifesting journals, women's health journey services, Sunshine Intuitive Tarot for the awesome oracles, Frankie's Tarot for the awesome teachings. And dude, just go have fun. Take your time, hang out, be a part of the fam. All right. Remember too, if you are already subscribed or you just hit that bell and subscribe, tap the bell. Make sure it's set to all, not personalized and not none. Then you get notified. All right. Then we can like hang out for the all signs and all the other stuff. All right. Otherwise, I don't know why I just did the clap thing. Whatever. Clap on, clap off the clapper. Anyway. Nice. Okay. Otherwise, until next we meet, Batman, I'll see you then. Love you. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. All right. All right, there we go. We're going to keep these guys over here still, like a that. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, we're fine. It's fine. You try sitting up here and talking for an hour and tell me you don't need a drink. Throat chakra. Okay. Ooh, my nose itches. This reading might be for fellow light workers or fellow tarot readers or fellow Claire anything or something like that. I don't know. Let's see where this goes. All right. Onward and forward. White Jeep. Jeep wave. All right. White Jeep. Let's grab you a timestamp. Let's put you at 4220. There we go. That'll work. Dig it. Cool beans. All right, let's begin. Here we go. What up, White Jeep? Jeep wave. How you doing? If you pick the White Jeep due to a slight shuffling of the energies, a timeline shift, if you were, especially if you were brought here and you recently experienced a timeline shift or a timeline jump, totally can see why you were guided this reading. If you want details why you're on this deck, check out the beginning of the reading. It explains how my pick of cards work. Or maybe just watch the whole thing. I don't know. But I did find out in the second reading, the Batmobile reading, that there were messages tied into this reading. So maybe both of these readings are like the part one, part two. Anyways, you know where I'm going with it, right? All right, let's begin. All right, God, tap me into White Jeep's energies. Give me everything you got for the White Jeep. Thoughts, feelings, emotions. I totally want to take the White Jeep to the sand dunes this summer. Got to take the Jeep to the sand dunes. I love going out there. All right, that was random. Somebody making plans to travel or travel back? Get back to where you once belonged. Sorry, that was loud and annoying. I hope I got the automatic mic adjustments on. Anyways, all right, give me two shuffles. Is somebody a sound tech or a sound engineer? Maybe a DJ or something? Cool. Okay, let's go. Two shuffles. Let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the White Jeep. Jeep wave. Oh, wow. 7 of Pentacles is the overall energy. You guys are actually still nurturing this relationship. Okay? Regardless of the distance between the two of you guys, Page of Swords, there's still digital spying, checking out each other's social medias, behind the scenes in the High Priestess, a lot of dreams, in that you guys are both coming into a place of emotional maturity and balance on this with the Justice card. Libra energy, all right? Some of you guys could be Libra or your person, all right? Taurus is here as well as Cancer and Pisces. We've also got Libra and Gemini. But on this Justice card, this speaks about balancing out the left brain and the right brain, the masculine and the feminine in your chart, all right, the emotions and the logic, in order to achieve a point of emotional maturity to go forward and be ready to be together with the Ace of Cups. You guys are coming in stuck. I like this. There's communication on the Ace of Cups coming in with the Queen of Swords to have some peace with that Hermit card. A lot ties back to the first reading with the Sunflower deck too. All right, let's see where it goes. Wait up there. Here we go. 3 of Cups. Some of you guys either are already married or it's actually written in your guys' destiny that you will be. The 4 of Cups. Okay, at the moment, probably not. But the Chariot shows it's getting ready to happen. And that Chariot did come out in the other reading. 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups. Oh, the other reading was the Batmobile. 9 of Cups, 10 of Wands. leads to the Knight of Cups. And I did feel like somebody, look on this 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Look at how she's packed up. She's leaving, heading down the mountain. Somebody is making plans to move, come your way, or come back home. 9 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. They're praying for the door to still be open. I don't think you guys have spoken a minute. So it's like y'all are nearing the end of a very like sensitive but misunderstood energetical time in your all's life. All right. You'll all like, some of you guys are actually going to be seeing guidance and signs that are driving things like basically you're like the cell phone that you're using. It's basically a new age spirit box. Some of you guys might even be ghost hunters or into spirit boxes, but in the fact that guardian angels can affect the algorithm and let that talk to you. Some of those weird things that pop up in your TikTok, like your person might be into tarot now, finding out their soulmates, and actually making plans to come your way with an offer on the Knight of Cups. That's my Freddie Prinze Jr. card right there, right? Remember that movie, She's All That? I don't know why, but I'm feeling the vibes off of that. So the thing on this is that your cell phone is currently like guiding you on some stuff, right? Because this person's nearing the end of an era of like always being very focused on themselves. They never really took the time to get to know you at all. 4 of Cups. Some of you guys, it was heading towards marriage, and there could be an actual physical, maybe just a metaphorical, or distance. But I do feel like it's like maybe like this is a digital or an online romance or a meetup. But I do think stuff's changing to bring them your way, okay? You or your person could be a Cancer. There's strong Cancer here. Taurus and Pisces, Sagittarius and Scorpio so far. Somebody could be a life path 3 or 4. Somebody's born on the 3rd or the 4th, the 9th, the 5th, the 10th, the 13th, 31st, and the 14th, 7th or the 27th, possibly even 17th. 7 of Swords. Wow. The repeating 7s do seem to be showing up for you a lot lately. You got repeating 7 stalking you. Temperance. It's a sign of good advancement. 2 of Wands. This is expansion coming in on the World card that takes you right into the 10 of Pentacles with this person on the Hermit card. Somebody may work in the medical industry or like a doctor. Somebody's a veterinarian. But on the 10 of Pentacles, the World card, they are getting to an end of a cycle on this. All right. So the thing about it is that things are actually going on behind the scenes, and the guardian angels are working, changing, and preparing them to be ready to be a long-term partner with you. Because maybe some of you guys are getting to that point of the stage that it's been so long that it's like you want to reach out, but maybe you shouldn't, or you can't, or whatever. And it's like you want to reach out because the frustrations of waiting gets to be so much. All the tarot readings online consider like they're coming back, they're doing the work, this and that. You're like, that's great to keep hearing it. I love it, but it just, when is it going to happen? In your guys' case, it's sooner than you think on that 10 of Pentacles. Somebody here, either you or your person, might even have an ESA pet, or maybe just a dog, okay? But 3 of Swords to the 6 of Pentacles. What I do see on this one is that the direction they went, they had to learn a lesson from this. But I really, on this one, feels like it was a little bit of their own situational awareness, right? They would always overtalk you. They had to, like, they kind of embellished into the stories. And, like, you never got a word in edgewise because they were very, very, like, straight up, just so you know, the only person they're cheating on you with is themselves. Okay, that's all. Like, they're so vain, they think Carly Simon wrote the song about them. You know what I mean? For some reason, I feel like Ephesians chapter 3, verses 2 through 6 may be something that resonates. All right. But I do see on this one is that, like, they needed to reboot their mindset. Okay. Come out of an older vibe or an older mindset and get, maybe someone's on the verge of a Saturn return, you know, like around 30-ish or 40-ish or 20-ish, where you come out of one stage of your life and get ready for the next one. 2 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, it does lead to a fresh start. And I do see some of their posts are about you. They are planting little seeds that their 2 of Pentacles hoping will take hold. And with the Strength card to the 8 of Wands, they are still holding on to this. And with the Chariot, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius energy, it does tell me that your perseverance pays off, that they do communicate and reach out. They're getting ready to. They're, believe it or not, you think they're off doing something else, and yet what they're doing is about you. This is wild, because the thing on it is that it's like maybe that they're nearly at this point of being ready for long term. Okay. And that's the thing on this one, because it really does feel like a lot of emotional neglect their whole life. They never really had like any good relationships till they met you. So they really didn't know how to handle it. But now with this Hierophant, they only want to be with you. The Knight of Wands. You made the bad boy or the bad girl decide to turn good. Happens to everybody at some point in their life. I love this. Maybe some of you guys met through church or been to church together or something. Maybe even just attend church online or something. Some of y'all met through like the YouTube comment section. No way. Shut the front door. Or like TikTok. You met on TikTok or something. I don't know. That's freaky deaky. So the thing on this is, who's buying a new desk? That's specific. Anyway, so the thing about this is that even for those of you that haven't heard from them, or maybe you didn't get a happy Valentine's Day, or maybe you didn't get like, there's no time in this from whenever you find this reading at 7 days to it. But there was some kind of a communication you thought you'd get that you did not get, right? And that's the thing, that they were still working. They weren't at the point to reach back out. They were doing some work on themselves. And those growing pains, all those awkward changes that everybody's got to go through to be ready for that union, that change of mindset, right? Can't be in the party stage anymore. Time to start getting life in order, or time to start their family. They're entering into that next stage of their life so that they're ready to be with you. Taurus, Libra energy on this one. We've also got Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius. There is Aquarius there, Cancer, and Taurus. Wait, there's a lot of Taurus. World card shows the whole chart coming into alignment, and confirmation earlier with this Justice card right here and the Hierophant that they are ascending to a higher level here. For some of you guys, you're the reason they've discovered tarot through their cell phones, because your guys' phone numbers are locked in each other's contacts list. And so stuff in your algorithms got into their algorithm, stuff in their algorithms got into your algorithm. Technology is awesome. Guardian angels love technology. They're like, man, if we had this ages ago, stuff would have gone so different, right? So the way that they kept putting you on the back burner, that was a big thing with that, like no situational awareness, and the immaturity was a lot, right? So it's kind of like, even their friends or family kind of got burnt out on the same thing as well. It's like they've done the same thing so many times that even the friends are like, okay, yep, oh yes, white Jeep did that. Oh no, right? And the thing on this is, it's a little bit of that vibe that they've got to unwind some of this, all right? So because like nobody really finds their antics amusing anymore, and it's got them into a point of like almost a bit of like a self-isolation. Okay. Eight of Swords, which is letting them know with the Ace of Cups, they're coming to a point with the Two of Swords of having hope and faith that you'll even talk to them, because they've looked inward into the Judgment card and judged themselves for how they put themselves in front of you and didn't give equally to the relationship. They were so inconsistent. It was a lot to handle. Some of you guys could be born on the 2nd, the 28th. The 8th is here, and the 5th, 18th. Somebody might be a life path 11 or life path 5, maybe even 33. Oh, welcome to Christ consciousness. I dig that. That's cool vibes. All right. Aries energy is strong, and something about December 2nd means something to somebody here. Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. They choose to come your way. The inconsistency on the 7 of Cups has been overcome in this time out with the 4 of Swords that allows them to choose to make a solid love offer to you. And for those of you who've been like, yeah, right, Archer, when pigs fly, yeah, they'll come in correct. Check it out up here in the corner of the card. The bacon's in the air. There you go. Wheel of Fortune. They choose you guys every time because this is a high-level connection in this one. They're facing this lesson in emotional maturity, right? Page of Cups, all right? In order, because like people just aren't finding this stuff amusing anymore. Their energy is like so last cycle. And so it's like their family's sick of them. Their bad influence around their circles, they're slowly walking away from them too. Because nobody wants to deal with them. That puts them to that forced isolation to elevate themselves and look at things from a non-biased perspective of like, oh, maybe I did do a couple of things. Maybe there is some stuff I need to work on. And it gets them like they got to the point that they wanted to help themselves, right? And so like how they were always trying to save you or help you, and you're like, I don't need somebody to help me save myself. Just stand beside me while I save myself. They realize this, and that's getting them to the point that they're nearly ready for this long-term union that the Hierophant represents. All right. So you guys are, neither of you guys are the same as when you met. All the changes you guys have gone through, the maturing, all of it. That's what leads to you guys coming back in ready to go on this one. All right. So the thing on this is that like there's an incoming message that could wind up lead you guys to renewing this and like getting into the end of the avoidant era where they're finally like they realize they can trust you and they can open up their heart to you. All right. so you guys can restore the trust on this one. I'm not saying you shattered their trust. I'm saying they don't trust easy. The Hierophant has a little bit of unconditional trust. Like, let's try. So you guys are coming out of the original energies in this one and coming back together for a reboot, that you're back together in a stronger energy that goes long-term and goes the distance. All right. I love this for you. Let me see if we got anything else we want to do. Anything else we want to do on this? Anything else? 10 of Swords. Message ended. Mic dropped, Archer out. Don't worry your head overnight waiting for this to happen in the 9 of Wands, because with the Sun card, every little thing will be all right, okay? And you will find out why the Tower had to happen the way it did in order to actually grow this relationship stronger than it ever could have been before. I love this for you guys. Claim this thing down in the comments, all right? Hype and like the reading. Hang out and be a part of the family. We love having you here. It's a good time. And, of course, until next we meet, I'll see you then. If you do want to book a personal private reading with me or to check out all the things the channel has to offer, all you got to do is scan the QR code or check out the links in the description and comments. It's also pinned in my bio on TikTok and Instagram. All right. Otherwise, till next we meet, I'll see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Remember to, even if you just subscribed, even if you still are, double check, tap that bell. Make sure it's set to all. All right. Not personalized and not none, because that's why you don't get notified. If you set it back to all, that'll work. And remember too, to streamline your subscriptions. Remember from that one Google AdSense talk I had that one time with my buddy that explained to me that, like, with all the people watching YouTube and all the people that are posting content, it's hard for the computers to keep up with all the notifications. So if you go through your subscriptions and you set some to none, the ones you don't need subscription notifications, and the ones you want to be notified, turn those all. You streamline your notification process, and the notifications will flow in just fine. All right. So life hack, internet hack, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But just a little message from me to you. We did it, guys. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of the family, subscribing, leaving your comments, hyping, liking the reading. It means the world to me. All right. Don't forget, we do live all signs Monday afternoons. That's where we're going with it for right now. All right. If you would like a better time for when I do our all signs, leave a comment down below and post it. All right. Think of the comment section on this, like a suggestion box too. Archer, I like it if it was done here. I'd like it was done here, because I'm here for you guys. So we'll tally it up and see what the winners are. You know what I mean? And then we'll go with it from there. But anyhow, otherwise, Mondays, afternoons, be there. Okay. And remember that these readings will resonate to any placement in you or your person's chart, okay? Because you're not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you, you. All right? And you are the best you anybody could be, all right? You're being really hard on yourself, all right? God believes in you even when you don't. Always remember that. He's always walking beside you, right? And we're FHA compliant here, so I'll read for any sign or placement that desires and inquires. All you ever got to do is ask, all right? Otherwise, have a good one, and until next we meet, I'll see you then. Until then, peace, love, and spinny hugs. Bye. I don't know why I just thumbs up and winked at you, but it's kind of cool, right? You dig it? You cool with it? I'm cool with it. All right, we're good. Let's go. There's still that many people here. Well, at least you guys are liking the reading. Thank you. That's cool. Oh, look at the comments. Oh, that's cool. Hey, it's over. Why are you still here? Go have some fun. Do something cool. Make sure you eat something though. It's over. We finished. But we'll do it again another time. We'll come back. That's why you should subscribe. Set the bell to all. You know, do all that stuff. Share it. But have some fun. But I'll see you later. I promise. We'll do it another time. We will. I'll be back. I swear.
I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are. driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot, I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I